Hello and welcome to the Bank Holiday Survival Guide, a short podcast mini-series to help you enjoy this long weekend without falling into that usual all or nothing spiral. Whether your goal is fat loss, feeling healthier and more in control, or just not starting Tuesday in a hangover haze, these episodes are here to help keep you grounded, supported and in a good rhythm. This is the exact approach that we use within the TFP. There are no strict rules, no guilt, just the tools and strategies to help you feel good in your body and enjoy the life that you work so hard for. So let's get into it. This is episode 1 of the Bank Holiday Survival Guide, and this episode is all about how to set yourself up before the weekend properly kicks off. It's Friday right now, and I want you to have a few minutes of clarity on this Friday morning so you don't end up in that Monday night regret spiral, because you know what that feels like, that, I feel so rough, I've barely moved, I've eaten everything in sight, I feel sick, I'm bloated and tired, I need to be good again, I need to undo everything that's just happened. That I'm going to start again Monday, that I fucked up mindset does not serve you. We've talked about this a lot on this podcast. You don't need to swing between that total control and total chaos. You can enjoy your weekend and feel good at the same time. You work really hard, you deserve to enjoy this weekend, but it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. This is something that we talk about a lot within the More to Life program. It's something that I am really passionate about, that we don't get caught in this all or nothing cycle. So we are going to start with a very simple little framework to set you up for success. Really practical, something you can think about right now. Because inside the TFP, we talk a lot about intention over perfection. So that is where we're going to start. On this Friday morning, before the madness of the bank holiday really kicks off, though I imagine it might have kicked off a little bit yesterday, I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, what do I want this weekend to feel like? And number 2, what will I remember about this weekend and what will I regret? These 2 questions are absolute gold. They sound very, very simple, but the answers to them are so powerful because they take you out of that all or nothing, autopilot, be good versus binge mindset, and they bring you back to a more grown up, a more practical, a more realistic version of you. They ask you to be intentional, and they also ask you to think ahead. When I ask what will you regret, most people instantly go into this place of, I'm going to regret eating too many cream eggs. I'm going to regret if I eat all my Easter egg in one go. And that might be true. And that is true for a lot of people. But you can also regret not enjoying the occasion. I look back on Easter's gone by and I regret not really enjoying my mum's Sunday roast because I was stressing about the calories and I wasn't actually present and enjoying something that was a really exciting thing for me. I regret doing Easter egg hunts and not eating the eggs that I'd found and giving them to other people because I was like, I can't have them because of the calories, rather than saving them and letting them last me for weeks on end. Your answer to what you want this weekend to be about doesn't need to be, I want to lose fat. It could be, but it could also be, I want to feel calm and in control. I want to enjoy the time with my family without overdoing it. I want to eat some lovely food and wake up on Monday not feeling sluggish and disconnected. I want to get to Tuesday feeling like I had a really good, restful weekend. That's part of my intention for the weekend. I'll be very transparent. Something that I always do within the TFP when I chat to the team is, I'll often share my own experiences with this because I think it's important to kind of give some examples. And for me this weekend, I want to enjoy some downtime. I want to watch the new series of Black Mirror. I want to get ahead of the game for next week. I want to sort the house out. I want to have a bit of a spring clean. I want to sort my laundry out. I want to enjoy some delicious food. I've got a couple of meals out. I want to drink some nice wine, drink some cocktails and enjoy myself. I want to just have a really chilled weekend. That's what I'm aiming for. However you want to feel, that is what success looks like for you this weekend. And once you have that view of what you want this weekend to look like, you can then build a little plan around that. Not a rigid plan, not I get up at this time and do this and this and this, but a framework. Am I going to track all my calories this weekend? Am I going to just track a couple of the meals this weekend? Am I not going to track any of my food this weekend, but stay connected to my body, my hunger, my fullness cues? Am I going to do a workout this weekend? Or actually, am I going to focus on just getting some movement in? What am I going to do this weekend? What is the plan? There is no right answer to this. All answers are valid, but the key is to decide on purpose rather than letting the weekend happen to you. Because the problem is never the extra glass of wine or the third Negroni. It's often the third Negroni in reality. No one needs 3 Negronis. It's never the Easter egg or the cream eggs or the mini eggs or that Lindt chocolate bunny that you devoured. It's never that's the problem. It's when you eat or drink something in a way that's unintentional and then you spiral into this place of, I've ruined it now, I might as well go all in. That's the thing we're trying to avoid. And inside the More to Life program, we talk about anchors, having small and simple things that help keep you grounded during busy or more relaxed times. So when you have a lot going on, or when you are, out of routine, you still want to keep things in place that keep the boat anchored so it's not being blown around in the storm. Those anchors might be getting a proper breakfast in every single day. No matter what I've got going on during my weekend, I will have my breakfast smoothie that I have every single day, and I post about on my social media. I will have that every single day because it keeps me grounded. It gives me a nice anchor for the day. One of your anchors might be getting out for a walk every day at some point, even just for 15 minutes. Again, this is something that I have to do, having a dog. He does anchor me, bless him. So that always gives me something. It could be that you decide that every single day you're going to get at least 2 litres of water in, and you're going to make sure that is an anchor, that you have your water bottle with you. It might be making sure that you stop having your alcohol at a certain time, that you say, right, well, I'm going to stop drinking at 10 o'clock. That could be your anchor. These little anchors, they don't take much effort. We're not asking you to, overhaul your entire life, but by having those anchors in place, it can completely change how you feel in your body over a weekend like this, where it does feel a bit out of control. So take a second right now and just scan ahead. What have you got coming up this weekend that might make things feel tricky? What potential roadblocks could it throw up? Are there meals out or drinks with friends or family staying over? Are you away? Are you just going to struggle because it feels different, because everything's different? Are you a bit stressed about work next week? Take a second and scan ahead so you can be clear as what you've got coming up. And then get super clear about how you want to feel on Tuesday morning. You don't have to have this all planned out. I'm not saying, as you can clearly tell, I'm not saying have a really big structured plan, but having a rough idea of your intention and a few practical choices is going to stop you getting caught in that reactive headspace, because the weekend isn't going to happen to you. You are in charge of it. You are driving this car. You don't need to drive it perfectly, because no one drives perfectly, but going in with a plan, with intention, with your hands on the steering wheel, with even 10% more clarity, will mean that you come out the other side feeling so much more confident and proud of yourself, and less likely to hit the fuck it button next week. That's the work that I do every day within the TFP, within the More to Life program, is helping women to make those choices that actually align with their life and their values, not what they feel like they should do. So take a couple of minutes today just to check in with yourself. Decide, what matters to me this weekend? What am I willing to be flexible on? What small things are going to help me feel like I've got my rhythm? And what choice will I regret at the end of this weekend? You've got this, and I will see you tomorrow.